Good morning, students. Welcome to my virtual classroom, and today we are going to discuss a very new chapter of mathematics of standard ninth. You'll get to understand what is the chapter name, and before we start, let me ask you a question. How do you find the position of any object on a plane? I mean, the surface of Earth, for example. You might have accessed the Google Maps. When you open a Google map and when you try to locate yourself, it shows with a position or a point and your location. Exactly, I'm talking about coordinate geometry of standard ninth. I'll be taking you through the basic concepts of coordinate geometry because the same chapter will be repeated in your higher classes. So without wasting time, let's start this chapter. In the contents, we'll be talking about, first of all, introduction of coordinate geometry. Then we have Cartesian system. Then we'll be plotting a point on a given plane. And then summary with one example of it. So let's start the definition of coordinate geometry. What do you mean by coordinate geometry? See, a coordinate geometry is a branch of geometry. Okay, so you must be knowing what is geometry first of all. What do you mean by geometry? Geometry is divided into two words basically. If you divide this particular word in two sections, you get geo and then metry. So geo means earth and metry means the measurement. What do you mean by metry? It's from metron, which means measurement. Measurement. Okay, so this is the actual meaning of geometry. So coordinate geometry is nothing but the branch of geometry itself, which means we are trying to find the location or position of the points on a given plane, and is defined with the help of an ordered pair of numbers, and that ordered pair is also known as coordinates. So it's a branch of geometry where the position of the point on the plane is defined with the help of an ordered pair of numbers. So that ordered pair, you'll get to know what that means. I'm talking about pair. Pair means two numbers we'll be talking about. So what is that ordered pair? We'll be understanding in the later phase of this particular discussion. Next, this study was initially developed by the French philosopher and mathematician René Descartes. If you look at the photograph of René Descartes, he was a great philosopher, and he used to think while sleeping. While lying on bed, he used to think a lot. And once you go through the chapter of NCERT, in the introduction part, a short story about how this particular chapter came into picture has been given there. So I want you all to go through that NCERT book, chapter number that coordinate geometry, and you'll get to understand like how he got the ideas of finding the main coordinates, and this particular chapter came in to picture. Yeah. So next is we'll be talking about the Cartesian system. That is the main backbone of this particular chapter. If you don't understand Cartesian system, you will not be able to understand the entire chapter. So Cartesian system, if you see here, what does this mean? As you know that we have got two lines, isn't it? We'll be taking two lines here. One horizontal line, another is vertical line. If you see here, one horizontal line, another is vertical line. So horizontal is called as x-axis and vertical is called as y-axis. Clear? And when these two lines intersect each other, that point of intersection, then these two lines intersect each other, the point of intersection is called as origin, which is always represented by the letter O. Now OX and OY are the positive directions as the positive number line, So before we start and understand this particular Cartesian system, let us understand the number line first. So you might have drawn the number line from the beginning itself. So here is the number line. Suppose I represent it by L. So if I mark here 0, to the left, to the right of 0, all the numbers will be represented as positive numbers, and to the left of 0, all the numbers will be represented as negative numbers. Clear? So now suppose I rotate this figure. Okay, I rotate anti-clockwise. If I rotate anti-clockwise, I get the figure like this. Okay, I get the figure like this. So suppose this is 0. Okay, and to the up of 0, upward. Okay, so all will be positive. All will be positive, and to the down of 0, all will be negative. So this is how we are getting the Cartesian system, or we call it Cartesian plane, isn't it? So let's go to the next part of it, and you'll get to understand through the figure which has already been attached to this particular file. Let's see it. So if you take two number lines, one horizontal and one vertical, and then combine them in such a way that they intersect each other at their zeros, and then they form a Cartesian plane. So this is what I am talking about. The Cartesian plane is. This is how it looks. So one is the x-axis, that is, suppose this point is called origin, and the point of intersection, and to the right of point of intersection is all x positive, and to the left of O is x negative. So we represent it by x and this as x dash also. Okay, and to the up of this particular line, the vertical line, all goes with y, and to the down of this y, we have got y and dash. Okay, so this is the whole thing is called a y-axis. So we can say that x-axis is represented by x o x dash. How do we represent it? X o x and then dash.